Oh, yeah. Diddy got a podcast.
The number one podcaster, that's right, the biggest podcaster in the world, Joe Rogan, has finally given his take on Erika Kirk, and it's not good. The internet is in flames. He's getting backlash because of his thoughts surrounding Erika Kirk's behavior, all the obvious things that we all know unless you're part of some sort of paid campaign to either steer us in a different direction or to convince us that Tyler Robinson was the person that took out Charlie Kirk. And by paid agents, let's just take Benny Johnson as an example. I want to remind everybody that immediately after everything happened with Charlie, this is what Benny Johnson had to say before he would then go on to never speak about this ever again.
For people to believe that this is a professional hit job. John Solomon is an excellent reporter, and Steven Crowder has some leaked information. I want to talk about both. I want to begin by saying that I'm very, very close with Charlie and his team, and here's what I wish to relay to you from that. That there is some considerable evidence that there were state actors involved here. That's it. I don't want to go any further than that.
This further leads people to believe that there is a paid campaign to shut people up from speaking what, in my opinion, is extremely obvious, which is that this is a psyop one way or another. And at this point, I just got to be honest. I'm enjoying seeing people have meltdowns of human beings giving their honest takes about other human beings' odd behavior. Hit the like button on your way in. Let's go and take a listen.
Erika Kirk's got a dick. I've heard that one.
Whoa, she seems thrilled right now.
She's an odd duck.
She's a kook for sure.
You ever seen the compilation of her making crazy eyes?
No.
There's a video of her making demon eyes, and every time she makes the eyes, the music... it's so ridiculous.
She's possessed.
Well, she just gets intense.
She's like the guy, what's the gang guy? What's that guy? Oh my God, look at that. She looks
Watch
like
this.
a televangelist.
Give me some volume. She's talking to Barry Weiss.
There you go.
Watch this. Pay attention to her eyes.
Charlie said or believed things that they believed were controversial or even hateful, that he somehow had it coming. What do you say to people who justified?
You're sick.
Mm.
He's a human being.
Oh boy.
Look at the eyes.
But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that. He's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
Until you walk a mile in someone else's shoes.
So I've already mentioned how I think that Erika is intentionally acting suspicious for a more manipulative purpose. But why is she, like, intentionally trying to creep everybody out? And why are we the only ones pointing it out? Like, why is no one on the mainstream or in the spotlight talking about her creepy-ass glares? This is how I know that we're the only real people out here. Don't you think that if you were interviewing someone that was looking at you like this, and you were a real person, you'd be like, why are you looking at me like that? If you were ever interviewing someone that was just glaring, you'd be like, are you okay? And this is why we know it's all a setup and it's all just a show for us. Because not one person in all of these talk shows and these interviews and on these podcasts, no one is talking about it besides us. That's why I know that we're the only real people.
Exactly what Barry is saying, they basically said that because Charlie said or believed.
Okay.
All right. We don't need the Vincent D'Onofrio.
That's not the one that I wanted to hear.
Okay. But yeah, she seems she's having a good time. Well, she was on a reality show, you know.
Yes.
So she's a star fucker.
A little bit.
Go over this risk analysis. They hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Well, there are 18 critical infrastructures.
It's weird, but
very weird. She's doing a CIA informational video.
Weird.
Like an acting gig, or is this something else?
Perhaps. Or, but even so, you're doing an acting gig for the CIA. Who calls you for that?
Yeah.
You ever get one of those calls?
No.
No, I never got one of those calls.
And my agent never hit me with that one.
Yeah. It's odd. Well, there's a lot of people that think that she was his handler. She was Charlie Kirk's handler. But of course, there's a lot of people that think I have handlers.
Yeah.
But let me just pause it right there just real fast. I want you to think about something. This is what a natural human reaction looks like if you're being honest. Why would you be upset with Joe Rogan for stating the obvious? Erika Kirk's behavior has been weird. How are you interviewing former directors of the CIA? Whether it's an acting gig or not, who called you to do that? Who made that connection? Just like who made the military connection for your Romanian Angels charity when you were just 17 years old? Who made that partnership? Who made that happen? These are all fair questions. And again, this isn't about just harassing Erika Kirk, so to speak. Somebody allegedly lost their life. And the result of that is somebody taking their place as CEO of one of the biggest political organizations in the world that has the youth in their hands. Not to mention that it's a nonprofit, which means they're using a lot of money that people are giving them, including tax-paying Americans. So whether people are willing to say it out loud or not, they're definitely saying these things in private. Everybody's noticing. Don't be upset that we're noticing.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you got about 9 Navy SEALs out there.
They're not. They're my friends. They're not handlers. I know those guys.
Oh, maybe.
She was also in some weird CIA documents or CIA films.
Is that right?
Like, yeah. You ever seen those films?
No.
See if you can find those films. There's some weird, like, internal films that they made that she was a part of.
She looks like if a pageant girl was grown up.
100%.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, she essentially was a pageant lady.
Oh, really?
Right? Wasn't she in, like, Miss USA or one of those things?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wasn't she,
She's
Jamie?
got that kind of face.
Well, there's a thing that people want, right? That attention, fame thing.
Yeah.
That is what they really want. Okay, so Jamie will find it.
She's got fireworks behind her. She's wild.
Erika Kirk CIA video releases serious questions.
That's the one I just played.
Yeah.
It didn't have. It had a 5-second clip, and the rest was not.
Oh, but the full video's out there. I watched it, and it's very weird.
It's the same video.
So see if you play it. It's about EMP attacks and power grids.
This was not that clip.
None of it?
Nope.
Well, a gig's a gig. I think if you're a struggling actor, you take any kind of employee video or whatever.
I guarantee you that video's out there. I mean, no one could have pulled it. Well, there's the Jimmy Dore video there. Here it is. Look at this.
Vulnerable that we've presented to congressional officials. 1 being cyber, 2 being hackers, 3 being physical threats, 4th one is solar EMP, and the 5th one is man-made. And when we go over this risk analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Well, there are 18 critical infrastructures.
It's weird, but
Very weird. She's doing a CIA informational video.
Weird.
like an acting gig, or is this something else?
Perhaps. Or,
I know,
you
I'm
know,
just
I bet even so, you're doing an acting gig for the CIA. Who calls you for that?
Yeah.
You ever get one of those calls?
No.
No, I never got one of those calls.
And my agent never hit me with that one.
Yeah. It's odd. Well, there's a lot of people that think that she was his handler. She was Charlie Kirk's handler. But of course, there's a lot of people that think I have handlers.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you got about 9 Navy SEALs out there.
They're not. They're my friends. They're not handlers. I know those guys.
So let's read some of these disingenuous responses. This person says, is there any moron on the podcast Nuttery Tour that isn't attacking Erika Kirk, a widowed to an unalived husband? All these people are absolutely awful, really. Again, you're going to notice something. They're not going to actually deal with the very things that he's saying in the video. She's doing CIA videos, bro. Explain that. The bald idiot caveman is now in on trashing Erika Kirk. How long have I been begging conservatives to stop playing footy with this Fruit Loop? Great MMA opinions, lunatic pothead all the same. Again, they're not talking about the things that he said in the video. And now he is going down the Erika Kirk conspiracy hole. For effing sake, Joe Rogan, your podcast is becoming the A. Jones cast for lonely men. This is the Joe Rogan that a lot of people remember. The Joe Rogan that actually delved into the topics that a lot of people are afraid to talk about or were at one point in time afraid to talk about. This is the Joe Rogan that I remember. Not to say that I totally trust Joe Rogan. Again, he's a top podcaster, and I believe that there's a few things that come along with that. So I don't think he's squeaky clean by any means. But this is an Erika Kirk video, and I appreciate him for at least leaning some light into it, because there's going to be a lot of people simply because he chose to spoke on it and chose to take this angle about the topic who are going to at least be a little bit more open-minded to doing their own research and their own investigation. Hop in the comment section and give me your thoughts on what you think about this, man. Oh yeah, Diddy got a podcast.